Hey, welcome back. It's Monday, ready for another tip. Today we're talking on home inspections. Have you ever wondered why you'd get one if you were going to do a new house, a new construction? Would you even need one? That's one of the things we're going to cover today. You probably thought we were going to just have the same old stuff that everybody has, but we're going to get into a few more details, show some pictures of things that have been seen. So hang in there, let's have some fun. Here we go. Well, my inspector many times has told me that he finds more things on a new construction than he does on a regular resale. So some things you might want to be aware of. Plumbing drains that aren't attached to the walls. If somebody's gotten busy, there's different crews of plumbers come in, the next thing you know, drywallers have come in, somebody forgot to connect something and they got drywalled over. One example of how you might find this, as Matt did when he was looking at one house in Seattle one time, it was they pulled up, brand new beautiful home, and there's water coming out of the front porch light, because the drain from upstairs was going down, wasn't connected, it was just coming through the walls, coming out. I think we might have a little fire hazard there, so fun place to look. Wiring underneath the crawl space, we talked about that before, but crawl space having the wiring, maybe they got busy and just didn't take the time to tie it all up in there and get it out of the way. So if it's a new roof, probably going to want to make sure that everything is settled, not the shingles are rolled up or curled. Sometimes it may just take a little time settling, sometimes it wasn't laid right, and you need to make sure that they get back and take care of that. Light switches. I've seen this where there's a three-way switch, you go down a hallway, click a light and it doesn't work, you get down the other end of the hallway, click the switch and it comes on, but you go back down here and you can't turn it off, you got to come over here. It needs to have been wired in correctly, so that when you turn it on one end of the hallway, you can turn it off on the other. Very common to find that. How about faucets, hot and cold reverse? You ever gone in, what do you think about when you want to go take a shower, turn on the hot water and you think, gosh, it's a little bit bad to try to get there and get a cold shower in the morning. Here's a good one too. You walk in and check the laundry room. Now a new home probably hasn't had a washer and dryer in it yet. You know, sometimes it's a model home, they've shown it, but if it's an empty home, washer and dryer's there, you pull up and you see those nice plastic little covers in the wall, and you have the faucets coming out where you have your water going into your washing machine. There's also a hose that drains, and that little plastic shelf, sometimes seen this in new construction, they've popped out the wrong hole, so when someone moves in now, puts their new washer in there, puts that hose in the hole and just empties the water right into the wall. So you need to make sure when you look in there, see that hole is punched out and there's actually a drain down in there, that they didn't put it on the wrong side. So there might be a little more comfort in a home where there's already a washer and dryer. It might have been run and you got a chance to see that. So those are just a couple things that you probably didn't think about. That. Oh, and one other that was interesting. I was helping a client of mine that was buying another house out of town, and we stopped by to visit them when we were with them, and they went to show us this home and said, what do you think? Let's look through all these things. They went through, and brand new home with siding. You got to see this clip. It's not a good thing. All right, so there's some tips for you on getting a home inspection. What are some of the things you want to do? And again, just because it's new construction doesn't mean you're going to need that it's going to be the best home. Sometimes it's more things to look at. So make sure you get a good thorough inspection, have that checked, and then make your decisions based on the good stuff you found. We'll see you next week. Don't forget to subscribe and check back with us. Check out some of our other videos here.